Hello everyone, this is Destro and I'm back with Dishonored. And, as you can see from this familiar looking person here...
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo.
We've arrived back at the Hound
Thank the
Pits.
stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survive.
Well, he has reason to
I saw him on the
believe
river
that.
shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess.
Now,
At
what's
first,
this about
Pendleton
killing?
said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Well, let's go find out. She actually does follow you up here talking about it if you go out here, but... oh yeah. You can get the 2 keys from there if you didn't already have them. I don't see how you'd manage to avoid getting the old Port District sewer key, since I think getting that one is actually part of the story. The only thing in there is a couple of vials of elixir. Now...
I was only a kid at the last coronation. We even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess? Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide.
They're talking about me.
The whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Hey, I abducted Sokolov during the day.
What's he doing now? Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo, anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were, the other night.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
Yeah, there's a guy up there. You can see him.
He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are...
He's gonna make things difficult for me.
He says the outsider follows Corvo.
But I think...
Some curse on this city. That's
Okay, yeah, the tall boy's over
Still
there.
trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out here with us.
Just make sure
Okay.
Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
Okay. We'll just do one of those. And we'll come over here and sneak in through this window. Nobody in this hallway. Gonna need this. Okay. We'll do one of those so we can get safely out here.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own. couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
And here we have Piero and Sokolov hiding under tables and debating science.
I want to ask you
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
and where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
The river crusts, yes. I'd guessed as much. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus far.
Someone to bounce ideas off of. Let's listen to this before I go down there.
I knew it was too good to be true. Seems the conspiracy tried to use old Piero for their own gain and then discard him. But they have erred and delivered to me an ally almost as brilliant as myself. Old Sokolov and I will hold up here until we can blast the weapons outside and make for the Academy.
Speaking of which... Hello, gentlemen. Sokolov, Piero. How's it going, old chaps?
See that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there.
Oh, hey, Piero. Look what I found.
Ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted. Astonishing.
How did you know that I needed this?
The arc pylon is complete. Now
Wonderful.
to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system,
Yes, we said that already.
rendering our enemies unconscious.
Although it was Piero that said it the first time.
Reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
It is my opinion that we should go for whiskey and cigars tonight.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before anyone.
Brilliant.
All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
I will.
This arc pylon is charged. No one will dare come near us.
Oh look, I have a tank. This is why that thing got knocked down. You can't blink while you're carrying a whale oil tank. That does seem slightly dangerous.
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond.
I wonder how nobody noticed them building this up here.
It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Yeah, well, I guess. Okay. In any case, you may have noticed, it has knocked the hell out of every guard in the place. Even the tall boys. That's the only way to render tall boys unconscious in this game, by the way. Other than that, you have to kill them. Also, I believe there is a limit on the number of guards that you're allowed to have just kind of unconscious at any given time. So, some of them have just vanished. Rest assured, they are not dead. Emily has worked on a special drawing for us. It is this. Isn't that nice of her? You can see here another guard. Oh! Now that's interesting. If you remember, this was broken by me early on in the series, mostly because I wanted to see if it would remain open and useful for the purposes of this part of the game. It does not appear to have done so. I find that kind of interesting. And there we go, get some free incendiary bolts. General notice, I think that's tacked up to the thing over there too, but yes. Piero Joplin and Anton Sokolov missing, interrogate then execute. Corvo believed dead, assume missing, kill on sight. Samuel Beechworth missing, kill on sight. Do not disturb Callista Kurnow. Replace that grenade I used. And... oh! That was another unconscious guard there. I've got to wonder what went through their minds when they noticed the pylon just kind of lighting up. Probably something along the lines of, "Oh no, not again." Nah, they're not whales. Yeah, that's the general notice again. Loot the tall boys. Free incendiary bolts. Here are our two victims, Wallace and Lydia. Yes, rewarded. Well, I've rewarded, air quotes, the guards for their following of orders from a tyrant. And Sam lent me an audiograph.
Look at this one bit. That party died down inside awful fast, and now they called all the staff together. They said one more package for me to deliver, but I think I'll be keeping station at a safe distance from the riverbank and keep an eye on things for a while.
Yeah. Sam is the best of all of us. Oh, they've boarded that up, so you can't actually get in there. Well, okay. Lots and lots of unconscious guards. Probably some in here, too. More bullets. Of course, we all know I'm just after the money. Here's Havelock's orders to the guard. He's keeping Empress Emily Caldwin with the lighthouse on Kingsbarrow Island until we're certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have been properly dealt with. Nice of him to leave that lying around for me to just, you know, find after knocking out all the guards with an advanced arc pylon. I mean, come on, Havelock, make it challenging at least. Heh, yeah, I say that now. I know I've listened to that one already, haven't I?
I knew it was too
Piero, are you still up here? I need you to make things for me.
tried to use old Piero for their own gain.
Yes, Piero.
I expect that you will want to take revenge on those who wronged you. I do not know where they went, but it was by water. Old Samuel would know, I'd wager. He once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
Probably, but in any case, that's not what I need.
I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
There we go, we got explosive shot for the pistols, which is one of the few things that can take down the tall boys. And I have some money. So, yeah, let's do that. Do that. How much is it for the explosive bullets of doom? Oh, they're okay. They're kind of slightly, a little bit expensive. Basically the same as incendiary bolts. Well, whatever. I'll replace my stock of those. I'll just buy another pistol upgrade. There we are. Spent all my money. Hey, Callista.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her.
Yeah,
Please find
it's
her.
kind of a jerk move of them, isn't it? From Samuel. Use the flare launcher in Emily's tower.
Being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage.
Not if I have anything to say about it, Callista.
As soon as the Lord Regent died, it had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists.
Perhaps.
They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me.
Well, I'll hold
Out of
accountable
respect
for
my
them.
uncle, I believe.
I'll hold them to account.
Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Tell them to find Emily. She's suffered through so much and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him.
Well, the watch are all knocked out right now, so I would imagine that that would be the case. And anyway, that's the last time we'll see the hound pets. Hello, Sam.
Thought I'd find you here. Never pays to bet against you, does it?
No, it
That's all
certainly
the same.
bloody doesn't.
I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do?
Oh, probably some terrible things. Also, I've just noticed that that's Dunwall Tower over there. I like how we are quite literally under the Lord Regent's nose. We're going to Kingsbarrow Island, Sam.
Good. Then it's one more trip across.
But yeah, that's Dunwall Tower over there.
That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Alright, Sam. Let's finish this. Yeah, there's not a lot of money in that one. And I did find the one rune. So, on we go.